For people who are drawing from printouts, I just wanted to let you know that it doesn't have to be a high quality print. Like my printer is really old. I printed this one in grayscale just because my color ink is not super high right now. And just make sure you have the utensils that are recommended on each day's drawing exercise. So I have some sketch paper and I have a variety of pencils here that I'm going to use. I also have pens, which I will show you later. So if you're drawing manually, this is really all you need to do is just roll a sheet of trace over top, grab your utensil and begin to trace. So the idea is that you're learning from this drawing by tracing the lines. Now you might not be able to see the brushwork or the line work as well through this tracing. So what you're going to do is try to focus on creating the forms that you see and then creating the areas of sort of contrast and color in the views. So you can use your white pencils to highlight things. I can use it here. And we could use our dark pencils to create shadows. So I would focus more on this sort of approach rather than trying to get exactly the line work if you can't see it that well through the trace paper. Okay, those of you who are drawing analog, what might be really helpful for you is actually just to tape down your trace paper while you're working so that it doesn't move around. I'm going to do that here with my drafting tape and just tape it right to my desk so that the tracing paper and the piece doesn't move around. Look, I already moved it. Great. So I'll just adjust it here. This is probably like the most annoying part of tracing is trying to keep everything in place. So now it's all kind of fixed. Okay, and I wanted to show you some of the other tools you might use. So these are leads, and this is a lead pointer. So if you take the lead out of this lead pointer, you can't see it because my camera isn't on autofocus, but it tells you the grade of the lead, and this one is an HB. And if you wanted to sharpen this, you're going to need a lead pointer. This is like this weird round sharpener. And first you kind of put the lead all the way down into one of these points, and then you put it into this round sharpener part and twist it around. Then it's going to make a sharp point just like that. So that's how you use a lead pointer. And these leads, I've had them forever. And you open them up with this like little plastic curtain thing here, and you can pull them out and take a look at them. These I think are HB, and then I also have H and 2H leads. So I'll just put those to the side. But that is how you can change and sharpen leads. Now, I love this pencil sharpener. It's literally the only pencil sharpener I've ever had since like 15 years ago. And it fits a variety of pencils and it never breaks the lead. Also, it keeps the shavings inside the like pocket inside here. So I just love this pencil sharpener so much. And people who draw with pencils and pencil crayons will know how important a good sharpener is. So my recommendation is this one. Now, of course, you might want to have an eraser. You don't need one, but if you like erasing things, keep an eraser handy. And then I always have some technical pens and a nice twin tip marker. I love markers. If you want to practice different techniques while you're tracing, feel free to do so. So if you want to do this, instead of doing it with pencil, if you want to do it with marker, that would be totally fine. This is actually a watercolor print. So it actually makes sense to like use the marker to try to make some of these marks. And you can really learn a lot from trying to do techniques in different ways. So always make sure that you're exploring as you trace. Like the idea is not to recreate the image perfectly, but to learn from the image and train your hand to learn new skills.